Starting tomorrow, the annual Boston Harbor Scottish Fiddle School will be in session on Thompson's Island. This residential music camp is run by the Folk Art Center of New England for all ages and all levels, with an emphasis on traditional Scottish tunes for the fiddle. Fees include 7 nights in comfortable dorm rooms, all meals, music instruction, parties, concerts, ferry service. And in addition to the classes on 6 levels, there are also lessons in piano, cello, and pipes. Here now with more details is a mother and son pair of experts, Dorcas Sefton and Eamon Sefton. Welcome to Neighborhood Network News. All right, maybe we should give a little bit of background further. Eamon, you're in Berkeley, right?
Yes.
Studying?
Guitar right now.
And how many instruments do you play?
Mainly guitar, fiddle, and vocals.
All right, Dorcas, how did you get the idea of bringing your young son many years ago to this island to study music? Where did you read about the Boston Harbor Scottish Fiddle School?
Sitting at the revels where we would go every year around Christmas. Little advertisement, and it jumped out because we just love anything Scottish. And I have 4 children, but he loves the music, and I kind of forced him, sort of. And then, was it the best thing you ever did?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, she's putting poor. It's hard to have your mom on the set with you there.
Yeah.
So, how old were you when you studied there as well as Eamon? So
That's
it was,
right.
And you were both beginners, and then now has he eclipsed you, or?
He's eclipsed me. There's very beginner, first, second, third, and advanced. I made it to third. I'll be there for the rest of my life.
Now you're a professional fiddler, or?
I wouldn't say, because I started there on fiddle, but I kind of like branched off to guitar because that's another thing that's offered there.
Yeah.
I got more into that.
Fiddle
on the side now. So.
Now, a lot of people think of Irish sessions in Boston. I think a lot of saying, where the hell do people play Scottish music? So do you play Irish music? Do you jam with Irish people as well?
Yeah, I go to a lot of Irish sessions in Boston. There's not much Scottish sessions I know.
Except for one place, right?
Yeah, the Haven in JP. There's one that a friend of mine recently started up.
At the Haven, we should say, serves Scottish food, right?
Yes, it does.
And so, is there a large Scottish community in Boston, or is it sort of like the German community that is like mingled in with everything else there?
It's the wannabe Scots.
It's the
Scottish. But also the teachers. We have a teacher from Australia. We have Scotland, Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. We have several from there every year. There's about 100 campers that come.
And they mostly study Scottish fiddle, Scottish music?
At this camp, yes.
On
in the evenings, we play Beyonce and all sorts of other stuff, but during the lessons.
Now, one of the things that we're trying to promote is, especially for people that might be, intrigued and yet can't wait for the Christmas revels to roll around again to see it in the program. There's an annual Visitors Day when people can come over, and what is it, sort of like a recital, or what do besides seeing what the camp is like and what it's like to be an adult or a parent and a child going to a summer camp together, do you guys perform or what, or how does it work?
Well, it starts off and all the teachers do a big concert and play for all the visitors, yeah, basically. And then
Excellent.
They end up with a big dance, and all the visitors can dance, and sometimes the students go up and play with the teachers for the dance, or they dance.
So do you also learn Scottish dancing? What kind of dancing? Is it contra dancing, or is it?
Sometimes it's variation of dancing.
The executive director, Marcy Van Cleve, is also a caller.
Yeah.
And she teaches some dances in the evening. We have called Kaylee's. We just have a
like
party.
The Irish one?
Yeah.
Kaylee, yeah, Kaylee.
And we might dress up some evenings in fun costumes or make it Harry Potter Kaylee or something like that.
Well, basically every year there's a theme for the Kaylee.
I see.
And, but the Visitors
not
Day.
For the Kaylee. We have a costume night.
And do they tell you ahead of time to bring out to the island? And what is this year's theme, or is it too?
We don't know yet.
I'm not sure.
It's deadly secret.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. But I imagine that it's a great community. I mean, obviously, people have to have some dexterity. You got to have a violin. When we say a fiddle, that means a violin, right?
Exactly the same. Yeah.
And so, what how much expertise does someone have? Can you have like never put your hand on a violin before?
Yeah, when I went, I had never touched a violin. I mean, I think I dabbled with it when I knew I was going, but as soon as I got there, I was afraid to go to the classes because I thought, there's no way I can do this. I've never played this before.
And now you're studying at Berkeley, playing the guitar, and you're going to probably have a career in music, correct? Singing and
Yeah.
and what is it about the atmosphere on Thompson's Island that, you know, took you from somebody who said, I don't know anything about music, to someone whose career is music?
Well, the teachers...
Did your mother forcing you to do it there?
Well, at first, but then
I don't think so.
the teachers are just so welcoming and warm and just friendly, and they work with you to start at any level, really. And it's just a big escape on that island with everybody.
So
It's
this
magical.
is going to be next Tuesday, August 13th.
That's right.
All right. Thank you. And the website for the Boston Harbor Scottish Fiddle School is what? BHSFS?
Yes, but you can go through it by www.Folk Arts Center of New England. That's FACONE.org.
.org. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming and sharing this island escape with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.